Welcome to Industry Research, Where to Start. My name is Jennifer Bocher, and I'm your business reference librarian. Please feel free to contact me about this or any other questions. After today's tutorial, you'll be able to break down industry or an industry sector into a value chain. You'll hopefully be able to hone in on a specific industry within that sector, as well as to understand that different classes may have different industry related sources. And then at the end, we'll talk a little about searching industry trends in articles for a job hunt or any reason you may have. Your research for an industry may start at a very broad concept, at a sector level understanding, such as the automobile sector. The automobile sector is actually broken into a value chain, all the way from suppliers, such as material suppliers, to designers, to manufacturing, to dealerships, and then finance, services, aftermarket, retail, and even recycling. To break down that industry into the value chain, to help you conceive of that, think of the business to business industries, where that industry is selling to another business. Now, of course, there's also the business to consumer or B to C businesses. These are usually the purchasers are not other businesses, but are actually consumers, individuals, households. So that's a B to C. When you're saying, I need to do industry research, there are three basic questions you should think to yourself. Is it a part of that industry? Do I need to break down the industry into a value chain? Is within that value chain or within that industry, am I looking at a B to B or a B to C? You may think that it's an industry question, but actually, are you really looking for company research or brand research or the broader category of, like, say, manufacturing? The other question you should be asking yourself is, what class is this for? If it's a marketing class, finance, or strategy class, we have three different really good databases that would probably help you find that information. And not only you go to the industry guides, but you might need to go to the finance guide or the marketing guide to help you find those resources. Actually, the place, if you need to start before you go into the special databases, is to look at the article databases. We have three major business article databases: ABI Inform, Business Source Complete, and Factiva. When you do look for those articles, realize that you might have to put in variant words that mean the same thing. Automobiles or car or motor vehicles. You might have a difference in spelling. But the big thing to remember is that when you find the articles that really fit really well, you could actually create an alert so that you don't have to go through this searching again, but you'll be able to have those articles sent to you without having to go into these databases again. Like I said, if you're doing a marketing class, then actually that the university has, with your tuition dollars, have purchased some B2B databases. IBISWorld, I think, is the best thing out there for B2B, understanding an industry on a B2B, and then to understand a B2C or business to consumer industry, we have such databases as Passport or MRI Simmons. If you're an entrepreneur, and I really recommend you start looking at those articles and you start looking at some of those other B2B and B2C things. But I really strongly recommend that you also follow the leader in that industry on social media. Because remember, things that will be affecting the leader will be affecting you within that industry. And this gives you a different perspective on how the industry is going. This concludes our introduction to industry research. I hope it helps. If you want to learn more, I have another tutorial on how to find market share, competitors, and using NAICS. So until then, bye.